And for the feature event, we have Jesse Biblamore, Kenny Lindsley, Larry Phillips, Gary Miller, Melissa Stevens, Russ Hockey, Fred Collins, Buddy Cotton, Matt Stevens, Chris Stevens, and then we have Ken Pierce and Brian Paul, both their first time at the track. Unfortunately for their first time, it's a very bumpy, dry track this evening. Caution. Caution for Buddy Cotton. Again, the bad luck continues for Buddy. That's 3 weeks in a row where he has had mechanical problems. We just fixed that and it snaps again. And another caution. This one for Fearless Freddy, who breaks another chain, or bent axle. Bent axle causing the chain to keep falling off. Jesse Biblamore with his handicap pole starting position. Galletta Zero used to be the 00 for Jesse after his favorite driver 00 Joe Gozick, but it was renumbered to 0 to fit more with the other Galletta's karts, which are 0'd 1 through 9, and a few others like 33. Big separation there between the top runners. Larry Phillips, he's having a rough night with the loose track. He does not like the loose, dry conditions. Ooh. Wow. We can see Larry getting shuffled out. Oh, nice shot there, buddy. Oh, now what happened? Another caution. Once the race, every time the race got going, the caution come back out. Again, Fred Collins, only 3 laps. We're putting on a horrible show for the spectators here because of the cautions. Every so often, maybe a couple times during the year, we'll have these nights where something goes wrong every other lap. And this is one of those nights, it looks. Ooh. Buddy making a good run. He's got a lot of speed in that number 5. 5's got a good motor on it. It must have been the sputtering stop. Buddy was complaining about sputtering in the heat, and he seems like he's moving good now. red again. Jesse is flying out there, and Russ is flying, keeping up with him. Another good start coming out of 3 for Jesse. He's getting on in 3. Russ is staying right with him though. Now Matt has caught Jesse and Russ. There is Buddy. He was flying out there. Chris trying to catch up with him. Oh, Russ gets around Jesse. Oh boy, cars are scattering. Caution. This might be a record night for cautions here. Matt shoots under Jesse on that restart. Caught Jesse sleeping. Ooh, whoa. Russ is bye-bye here in the lead. Watch out. And another caution in this 12 kart race. Gary tried to say, oh, look at this. Jesse, I think, got Gary. Or was it that Gary got Jesse on that start and then Jesse got him back? what was this? Another caution, I believe. Man, the night of 1,000 cautions. They're trying to get underneath Russ. Again, Matt with his power gear setup for this evening and the number 3. His trusty old 3, which he's been driving more than his newer 33 of late. Oh, wow, wild man Frederick. Oh, and another caution. Russell hockey. Oh, and there goes Frederick. Oh! Freddie has left the track. Fearless Freddie, it's not been his night. This harks back to his 2006 days where he's falling off the track and losing change.
Hold up, Fred. Hold up.
And there goes Freddie. Frederick, after his first career win, his luck has taken a turn for the worse. Joseph Stevens here now has the lead and is looking to dominate. Uh-oh. No, it is Matt. As his old friend Stephen the Barbarian Howard used to say, Matt the Rat. Matt now hops back into his 33. Kenny in the 1. Kenny Lindsley hopping into the 1 after the 2 failed him. Russ Hockey, Chris Stevens, Melissa, and then Matt. We're losing people left and right. They're dropping like flies. Wow, Russ is pushing Kenny down the backstretch. And Matt now has dropped out. Matt having a rough night. His luck has not been on his side so far. And Russ also went off the track, I believe. Changed. And now Chris, who hasn't, I don't think Chris has passed one person all night. Everyone in front of him has dropped out. He has hopped into the 8 after the number 4 lost a throttle cable. Olger's system of throttle cables have a short life. Is gone. Kenny Lindsley III in the number 1. He is gone. He, of course, loses 5 points for switching cars, but he's not in it for points. Ross making his way up. Oh, he's banging away. Banging into Larry. My, Kenny, look at him go. Chris is kind of taking it easy now because Kenny is gone. He just wants to preserve the card at that point. Night of 1,000 cautions, 30, I guess this will be called. Wesley James Stroger Stevens, your grumpy starter, has said that it'll only be 30. It was originally scheduled for 45. Larry stuck in the woods there. We had to help him out. Russ's drive tire snapped off. He abruptly stopped in turn 2. Larry went off the track to avoid. Larry was stuck in the woods. Chris did that same exact thing 2 or 3 weeks ago when Fred flipped and Chris went off the track to avoid.
Larry.
Now, when you a rule at Galletta is when you spin to avoid, when you stop to avoid, or when you go off the track to avoid. You make no contact with any other car.
There in the turn.
You retain your position. You do not lose your position. Larry just stopped in the woods, made no contact with any other car, so he keeps his position.
Yeah.
Penny again, he's taking off. He's looking for his first feature win of his career. He raced with us in 2007, only made one show at the Oswego Kartway last year with us, and did not race at Galletta's last year because of his marine schedule. He's back now looking. He'll have 3 races in this year to try to go for that win. This is his second attempt. And no, Kenny Lindsley walking away with the win and the chain.
Poor kid.
Another casualty to the track. The track is an abusive monster today. No one is having fun with the ruts, the little gravel. All of our clay that we got last season has washed away, and rocks are kicking up. The dry, hot weather we've had this week did nothing good for the track. The rain last weekend did not help either. It's washed up a lot of gravel, and the potholes are developing. The track hasn't been this bad in quite some time. It was quite good most of last season and most of this season, but it's taken a big turn for the worse. Now the points leader and last week's winner, Chris Stevens, is now in the lead. Matt actually dropped out and is a few laps down, but comes back out. Look at Melissa tries to get a jump on Chris. Chris here is hoping he isn't the next one to break while in the lead. There's Matt, a few laps down, got back out into the 3. Chris here trying to find spots on the track that aren't bumpy, but that's too hard. The whole track is bumpy. There is the checker for Chris Stevens.
Finally.
He got a hard-earned win last weekend, but this win was kind of fell into his lap. And the night of 1,000 cautions, 30, finally comes to an end. The survivor is Chris Stevens. Actually, Melissa was the only driver to not, well, Melissa and Larry were the only drivers not to change, to either drop out completely or change carts.